Hey there, welcome to the Christian Media Marketing Show. My name is John. Thanks for hanging out with me a little bit today. I'm excited to spend some time with you. I am excited to tell you about what we have to share with you. Now, I don't know what your love language is. If you've ever read those books that talk about, all right, this is the way we express love, or this is how we show care. It could be acts of service, or time, or physical touch, or lots of other ones. But there's probably two main ones that for me, I love to share this way and to receive this way. And they are words of affirmation and gift giving. In fact, I'm so bad at gift giving. Like, I love to give them, but once I get it, I can't wait to give that gift to that person. And so it's become a joke in my family that at Christmas time, I'm always pushing to give the gifts out early. I want to give those gifts and let people see them. In fact, that's the same reason that when I got my engagement ring and got engaged to my now wife of nearly 30 years, was I didn't want to sit on that. I had that. I wanted to give that to her. I wanted to propose to her and start that process. And so I have what we hope is a gift or a benefit to you today. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you a little bit about something that we've been working on, and I want to give it to you all. So let's dive into it. I want to jump right into what we're going to share with you. Now, the key thing here is this is just a gift. This is just free. This is from us to you all. All right. And so, regardless of what ways you want to use it or whatever else. We're not asking for any of those kind of things. So let's jump into it. And if you go to our website, if you go to kavanahmedia.com, and if you go and click under add resources, now there's several things here. I want to draw your attention to it before we go any further. Weekly Training is a newsletter that goes out every week with some of the top information, things that are happening in the social media marketing world, things that we believe you should know. So if you haven't already, sign up for that. All right. It's free, it's curated, it's weekly, because it's very possible to go through coaching or to work with someone. And if they're not always in it, and this is what they do, and they're staying on top of the things that are changing, then the advice can be wrong, or the way we do something could be wrong. And the result of that is that extra money could be spent, ad accounts could be shut down, all sorts of bad things could happen from that. And we don't want that. So one of the ways we can help is by giving away this information weekly about what we're seeing and staying on track up top of. Okay, so that's one. Obviously, the podcast is another one there on our website and the YouTube channel, which you could go to. But I want you to go to add resources. And if you click on that, then it's going to bring up this page that's going to show you two options here. One is free multilingual ad examples. The other one is other older ad examples. Now, if you were to click on the other older ad examples, that's going to bring up the page we've had all along that has all sorts of ads from all around the world that we have used, different types of partners and people that we work with. These are some of the ads that we have been using. All right. And so here's all of this. There's a lot of ads here, a lot of different types of campaigns that you could go through. Night of Power, messaging ads, all sorts of ones. Okay. But we've added more. So if you were to click either here for hundreds of other ad examples, or if you're on that ad resource page and you click on the free multilingual ad example page, well, it's going to open up a new page, and this page is the one, it's the address is resources.kavanahmedia.com. So resources.kavanahmedia.com. And we have a new design and a new way to get all sorts of other ad campaigns and ad examples. And on this design, this is a store in essence, but everything's free. All right. So don't get caught up with pricing or this or that. Everything here is free. Here's what I'd like to show you. You can filter then these ad campaigns by a lot of different criteria. So you can do it by language. If you click on language, Arabic, Bangla, English, German, Hausa, Mandarin, Moroccan, Arabic, Portuguese, Serbian, Spanish, Turkish. There's a lot. All right. So there's a lot of different ones there that you could use, and just click on by language. All right. So if you click on one of the languages and hit filter, then it will bring up only the ad examples in that language that have been translated by local people. All right. And we're going to keep adding to this. So this is the key thing here. We're hoping to add 5 or more ad campaigns each week. That's our hope. All right. But we wanted to get this started and get this out there. So you can filter by language. You can filter by topic. If you want acceptance, change, character, Christmas, Easter, eternal life, friendship, healing, holidays, hope, life changing, love, peace, power, prayer, problems, purpose, a lot here. All right. So there's a whole list. There's Ramadan, resurrection. So you can search for a topic and it'll bring up any ad campaign that relates to that topic. All right, so that's one. You can do language, you can do topic, you can even do campaign type. So do you want an instant experience or a landing page or a messaging type of ad? Well, click on that and it will bring up campaigns that have examples with that kind of a campaign objective in mind as well. And you can even bring it up by media source. Let's say you want to use Global Gospel or the Jesus Film or Lumo or Picture Post. Click on that, and campaigns that we have entered so far that use that type of media will come up. Now, if you're doing this, the one we have the most in right now is English, because a lot of times we'll do it in English and create them, and then our partners will be the ones translating those or bringing those into their language. On some of these ads, like prayer ads, they're multilingual, so we have lots of languages, and we can bring those in. Others right now may only be in one language. But you can translate, you can use those. You need to take these and make sure that they're culturally relevant for your audience and for your location. But when you've done that, you can pick on which ones you want. Let's pick one right here. I'm going to do, Can Jesus Solve My Problems? And so when I click on that, this is a 4 ad set. So even though it says right now we have 29 results, well, that's 29 campaigns that have a lot of ads in them. Right now, I think there's almost a year and a half worth of ad examples here that you could use. So let's pick this one. We would pick, Can Jesus Solve My Problems? And then it's going to bring it up. Now, depending upon what language it's in, you can choose a language. This one's in English. So we would choose English. Some of them will have more than one option. So you need to pick the language. And then obviously you're downloading one of those, then just click the add to cart button. Sometimes there'll be other things. You can see that there's other related journeys and campaigns that are on here that you might want to look at as well. But let's say we wanted this one. We knew this is what we want. Then we would hit add to cart. And then that's going to be like just any online shopping you would normally do. There you go. It's added to your cart. You can click view cart. If you've not downloaded anything before, it's going to ask you what's your name and what email do you want this sent to. And then that's it. There's no putting in your credit card. There's nothing like that at all. Once it's done, then we would just click proceed to checkout. For me, it already knows who I am, so it's welcoming me back. It's got my email address there, and then I would just place my order. When I place my order, then it's going to go through that process, and it's going to make sure that I have my download available right there. Okay, and so I can go through, I would click on that, and then that will open up that ad resource. And when we have that ad resource, it may look like a spreadsheet, some sort of way, depending on the language, where you can see the headline, the copy, any kind of assets, all of that. So we are working through those and we are doing it deliberately. So we're not trying to add a ton. We're trying to keep everything standardized, make sure everything's correct, and make sure that these are ad campaigns that we have used, and so that we know that they work, that you can use them and you're not going to get into trouble. Okay. And so that's one way that we're trying to give back to you. So add resources. That's the way we can do that. That's the way we can help you, we hope, to make Jesus famous. If you have ads you'd like to submit for this, we'd love to look at them. I'm not going to promise you that we're going to use all of them. We're going to be pretty picky. and we're really going to go through and we're going to try to make the best list possible, the best resource possible. Honestly, we have hundreds of these that we're going to try to get out on this website over time. And so check back each week. Hopefully, there'll be 5 or so new campaigns every week coming into it. And we hope that this is going to be a benefit and a blessing to you and to your digital engagement efforts. All right. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. That helps. Subscribe to the podcast, share it with other people, use some of these resources, sign up for the weekly newsletter that's coming out. Whatever we can do to help you all, to help the kingdom, that's our desire. So until next time, keep pressing forward, keep doing everything you can to make Jesus famous. And if we can ever help you, please let us know how. Take care and God bless.